Hello there.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We are in the WOAT tournament. However, we've got a singles match. We got Joe Farrelly going up against Javi Madan. Both these people won in round number 1 of the WOAT tournament, beat a team to get here. Very impressive stuff. And this is going to be nuts. This is going to be interesting because Javi's going to talk down on himself a lot, but he's been playing a really good season. Had a good win in round number 1 to get here against We're Mary Poppins, y'all. And Joe had a good win as well against the Space Wizards. They took him all the way to the end. That was a crazy match, but now they're going up against each other. Nick is here. Nick, how are you? You look dapper. And did you get a haircut? I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. It's going to fuck with continuity. But your thoughts on this matchup?
Yeah, I'm excited. I think Joe's already achieved a lot of things in this 1 year where if he did nothing else, like people would still look at it and be like, holy shit, what a year. One last one standing, 2 title challenges, team's title challenge, tournament wins, 2 of them already. He's one of the clear favorites to win this whole thing. Javi is, as he has always been, the Cinderella story in every tournament that he's played in. And I do think he has the prowess to potentially beat Joe here today, even if he doesn't think that. And all is well because Javi has been doing so well this year that even if he doesn't win today, he already has a contender match guaranteed after this. So he's kind of, as a lot of people have been saying throughout this tournament, which has been getting weird, but he's kind of playing with house money as far as things go today. And I think we might be in for a closer match than some people are expecting.
Yeah, I mean, you have to remember, too, like, how Javi got himself into this position. Like, he had to beat very good people to get to the position to have the contender match in his back pocket. Didn't he beat Robert in one of those matches, or was that
in the tournament?
That was in the tournament.
He beat the current singles champion in the tournament. So,
and then he beat David, who was challenging as well. So that, like, but again, you can never count out Joe Farrelly, even if he had like maybe a meh game in his last match. He still beat 2 people. So it's nuts. I'm looking forward to it. Let's go talk to the players in the promos.
Javi, I feel good for you today. Your opponent had a poor game last time, and I think you had a great game, and I think you got this. I know you always put yourself down, but I'm your manager tonight, and I tell you now, got this.
Yeah, I don't think you saw the game. He played pretty well. It was just Space Wizards like ran Wizarding World to a crazy degree. Listen, I was playing with house money until I stopped playing teams. We both requested teams, Nick. What are we doing? So let's get this done. I'm ready to get pummeled. Plus, my opponent's manager just like freaking rules. He's gonna lead like the opponent to victory. So that sucks. But here we go. Light the fuse.
Yeah.
Joe, we're here. We're about to kick the crap out of some kid. How you feeling?
I feel good. Javi, you're a good friend of mine, and I'll always champion you, and I always want to see you win. It's just I want to see myself win more. I don't know if I've done the maths right, but if you don't count last one standing, if I do win tonight, I think this is my 50th win in singles and teams combined.
Yeah, so let's get you to that win. Let's do it.
But if not, we'll count last one standing, and we already did it.
Yeah, light the fuse, man.
50 wins?
I thought he was about to say in singles, and I was about to be like, no.
That's my line. 50 wins?
Yep.
That's sickening. Joe, I love you. That's insane. That's crazy. Let's see what happens. This is nuts. Nick, how's round number 1 going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each team will have 3 repeat team. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any question, because you guys play to the like you're, you know what I mean? Questions? No, probably not.
No.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Great. Your first question comes in the category of YA. In Twilight Eclipse, who is the valedictorian for Bella's graduating class? I'm going to need you to look several questions down.
Yeah,
That's
bad.
cross that bridge later.
Yeah. Good
Were
thing
you the
that others-
valedictorian?
4. No.
Were you most likely to
1.
get
Pens
them
down. Yeah, poofy hair. Yeah. Let's go to Javi
Frick. Jessica, I think that's her name.
and Joe.
Yeah, I get in real trouble if I forget this name. Jessica.
Jessica is correct. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features a company named Atheon, which is led by one of the antagonists?
Atheon. Whoa.
Wow.
Atheon is the way that's pronounced.
What did I say?
Something else.
Oh. I like it better when you do the...
That wasn't worthy of that. That was
Yeah,
just
that wasn't a total butcher.
Yeah.
4,
Like
3,
buffered.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Don't make me Ang Lee. You won't like me when I'm Ang Lee. Hulk.
Yeah.
And Javi.
That's it. Blade Trinity.
Hulk is correct, so Joe takes a 2-1 lead. What's next?
Next question comes in the category of DreamWorks Animation. Who voices Han, the leader of the Den of Thieves in Kung Fu Panda 4?
You like the pandas?
Yeah.
They roll.
They roll. They roll.
I remember when Maggie used to sit in here and give commentary during matches. Now she's a bitter old lawyer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi
You call him Dr. Jones, Kehui-Kwan.
and Joe.
Okay, Hulk 1.
That is correct. 3-2. Your next question is coming in the category of Star Wars. In The Phantom Menace, how specifically did Gardula the Hutt lose Anakin and Shmi to Watto? I made my way through that one. What?
You really can't hear anything that's happening like beyond a 2-foot radius.
No, you're good. You're good, man. 5,
The car alarms started going off. It was crazy.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Betting on pod races.
And let's go to Javi. And Joe is correct. Betting on pod races is correct. So 4-2 is the score. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of epic adventures. In Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, how is Indy related to Helena?
We filmed the match yesterday. You said you were feeling a bit under the weather. How you feeling today?
A little more closer to even with the weather, but still,
Yeah,
the weather's up there.
that's very hydrating. Taking your Zyrtec. 5, 4. That could be vodka. 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Joe.
Vito Corleone, Godfather.
And Javi.
Indy is her godfather.
Godfather is correct. So 5-3 is the score. What's next? Or no, it's me. Your question is, in American Spies, Who kills Leonid Lysenker in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol?
Wow.
Where you thought I was going to say Leonard? Is that what you
I thought you were gonna fuck something up.
I've seen that movie a lot, though, so that's like
You say that, Tim, but you've also seen all those other movies a lot. And
I've seen The Phantom Menace a lot, but what was the other one that Hulk?
I'm seeing Phantom Menace 25th anniversary on Saturday.
It hasn't come to you guys yet?
No, we have. It's coming again. They were doing them all again, but it was all 6. But it's the only one I actually have time to see.
Nice. 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to. I think I was supposed to go to Javi last time, but we're gonna go to Joe.
Benji
and Javi.
Said Brandt.
Both are incorrect. The answer is Cobalt Kurt Hendricks.
Okay.
So
Benji's first kill on it.
So 5-3 is still the score, and no more perfect rounds. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of Star Trek. In which Star Trek film does Kirk do a backflip while fighting the main villain?
All I'm saying is I've seen the Back to the Future movies once a piece. And Buford is a name that Buford is a name that you claim is very popular that I should have known. And that's fair.
It's just a name that when you read it, you would go, oh, I've heard the name Buford before. I've heard the name Bufford.
Never. I've never.
And as far as Hulk goes, if we walk down the street and pick 100 people, you will have seen the movie Hulk more than all of them.
Yeah, that's true. 2, 1, pens down. Let's go to Javi.
Star Trek Beyond.
And Joe.
Search for Spock.
Search for Spock is
No.
correct. So Joe will hit that. Give him a 3-point lead. 6-3. Your next question is in the category of sci-fi icons. Early into the Matrix Revolutions, what is the name of the young girl who is at the subway station where Neo awakens? This movie's poo.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I got 2 separate messages today asking if we're going to be announcing the new categories next week. And I said, it's funny. Nick and I literally talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, and we said no.
3. Yep, I'm never announcing them. 1, pens down. You're just going to have to figure it out when we start asking questions. Let's go to Joe.
Sati.
And Javi.
I just saw Resurrections and I couldn't remember Padma.
Sati is correct. So 7-3 is the score. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of the MCU. Who voices War Pig in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3?
You like the Volume 3, Nick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was good.
We got a eligibility date for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Right.
I think we might be done shooting.
Tim, will it be in the MCU or will it be in Marvel?
5.
It's MCU.
It's MCU too.
Can we put it in Wizarding World?
Down. Let's go to Javi.
This is the one I hit. Judy Greer.
And Joe.
Judy Greer.
Judy Greer is correct. 8-4. Your final question in this round is in the category of Disney animation. In Peter Pan, shortly after the Darling children arrive in Neverland, what do the pirates almost kill them with? Yeah, so it'll be coming at the end of October, so we might be done shooting by then. Who knows? It'll be close. It'll be close. At the rate we're moving right now, it'll be like end of October, early November.
We can do better.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. If we literally never stop ever, yeah, but we need breaks sometimes. Let's go to Joe.
Cannonballs/cannons.
Javi.
Cannonball/cannon.
Cannonball/cannon is correct. So Joe almost getting the perfect round, but not quite. It is 9-5. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have.
All right, let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. No, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down a multiple choice, at which point it'll only be worth 1. But be on the lookout of stealings available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Worlds of DC, Sci-Fi Icons, DC, DreamWorks Animation, Marvel, Disney Animation, Star Trek, and Epic Adventures. Joe, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Javi, what do you think I should do?
I think, listen, you like spinning first. I think we keep that momentum going. 9 in round 1 is crazy. So, yeah, let's keep it going. Yeah.
Spin first.
All right.
Didn't give you that extra point. Hold on. There we go.
And you land on Marvel.
He'll be keeping that, right?
Yeah, I think I'll keep that.
This is weird. All right.
Yeah.
Nick, will you please go ahead and read Joe's questions in Marvel?
Gladly, Joe. I'll be reading your questions in the category of Marvel. Are you prepared for them?
Sure.
Your first question. Which Marvel film features characters practice fighting with painted blades that leave color marks when they make contact with skin?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that was your first repeat. Question again. Which Marvel film features characters practice fighting with painted blades that leave color marks when they make contact with skin?
Oh, I think I know it. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Kick-Ass 2, B, X-Men The Last Stand, C, Elektra, or D, The King's Man?
I should have gone for it. The King's Man final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Joe, your second question. Who plays the main villain Jigsaw in Punisher Warzone?
Dominic West.
That is correct for 2 points.
Don't say Cooper.
Gave you the points before you answered.
Your third question. On what part of his body does Peter get bit by the spider that gave him powers in Spider-Man?
His hand.
That is correct for 2 points. Joe, your penultimate question. What is the specific name of the small gun that Kay gives to Jay for their first mission out together in Men in Black?
The Noisy Cricket.
That is correct for 2 points. And Joe, your final question. What is Cassandra Webb's job in Madam Web?
Paramedic.
That is correct for 2 more points and the sweep of Marvel.
All right, so I have Joe getting his total up to 18. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, we'll bring back the wheel. This will be the spin for Javi. And it's a free respin.
I'll take it. I know those answers.
And you land on Spinner's Choice.
What a weird change of fate.
Hey, Javi, it's about damn time you got this.
Yeah, 3 steps backward, 1 step forward. I think Worlds of DC. I don't know if that's what you're thinking, but
If that's what you went to first, that's your choice.
yeah, I'll take Worlds of DC, please.
All right. Javi, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of Worlds of DC. Are you ready?
Hopefully. Let's see how this goes.
All right, your first question. Which Worlds of DC film features the quote, "It's not about deserve, it's about what you believe, and I believe in love"?
The
5.
Suicide Squad?
That is incorrect. Joe, chance for a 2-point steal.
Damn quotes.
5, 4.
Justice League.
That's also incorrect. We were looking for Wonder Woman.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought that was a rat catcher quote. That's fine.
All right, Javi, your next question. Who plays Billy's foster father, Victor, in Shazam: Fury of the Gods?
I'll go to multiple, please.
All right, your options are A, Jovan Armand, B, Cooper Andrews, C, Seth Gilliam, or D, Lenny James.
I don't recognize any of those names. I might as well just say B.
B is correct for 1 point.
They're
Great.
Walking Dead people.
Oh, are they? Cool.
Yeah.
Your third question. In Aquaman, Arthur and the Karathan interrupt the final battle where Orm is fighting against which of the 7 kingdoms?
The brine.
That is correct for 2 points.
Okay.
All right, your fourth question. What is the name of Ratcatcher 2's favorite rat who takes a liking to Bloodsport in The Suicide Squad?
Famously voiced by D. Bradley Baker, Sebastian.
Yeah, and I didn't know that until, anyway.
Until I wrote that question.
That's correct for 2 points.
And I got it right.
And your final question in Worlds of DC. In Shazam, the first fight between Shazam and Savannah ultimately leads to what kind of location where Billy transforms and escapes?
A mall.
That is correct for 2 more.
Nice.
So Javi gets his total up to 12, and Joe remains at 18. Is that what you have?
Yeah, that's what I have, Tim.
All right, let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions to run Fandom Fights. Once players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we've reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get in round number 3.
No, all good.
I'll be betting too.
Go, Tim.
Javi, I like you, but take it easy. The category is horror icons.
Oh, great. Yeah, that's the one I have to bet to on immediately. All right. Well, I already committed to it, didn't I? So.
All right, Javi, we have your bet. Joe, what are you doing?
Well, I was lucky last time, so I'm going to play
you
it
did.
safe and say 0 this time.
All right, your question in the category of horror icons is: in Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, what is the name of Rachel's best friend who Jamie saves by having a vision of her at a gas station?
Well, at least I have a guaranteed one more question after this, so that's cool.
Should put headphones in.
Mm,
You might have
Listen
known this
to,
question.
listening to a podcast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Joe, who bet 0.
Tina?
And Javi.
Kim.
Tina is correct.
Oh, shit.
But Javi misses that, making the score 10 to 18. Nick, what's the next category?
Next category is Pixar.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Hey, we know what Javi's betting. Joe, what are you betting?
2. I just did a rewatch, so fuck it.
All right, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, what is the most recent Pixar film to be composed by Thomas Newman?
Dang. We're really hitting all of these today, aren't we?
You like the Newman, Nick?
Is that a reference to like a Seinfeld character or something like that?
I guess, maybe.
I don't watch that. I've never seen that show.
I've seen episodes here and there and have enjoyed them, but I've never sat. Maggie's watched the whole thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Oh, I thought one of you was going to jump in there. Let's go to Javi.
Only if I know the answer do I jump in there. Lightyear.
And Joe.
Finding Dory.
And your winner, Joe Farrelly. Both were incorrect. The answer is Elemental.
It was Element.
Was the answer, but Joe wins the match mathematically. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Good match. I think Javi counted himself out. before he needed to, and I hope he doesn't do that as much in the future because he really can't contend with the Joes, with the Tyler, like with all the people that are at the top right now, especially after the year he's had. But Joe, definitely a good comeback. Not that he had a bad performance in round one, but he had a close performance in round one. So definitely a good comeback match or a bounce back match to be like, okay, cool. I'm still the number one ranked singles player in this tournament. Like I can still do this. So I think Joe definitely boosted his confidence to possibly take the rest of the tournament. And Javi still played very, very well against a former champion, former two-time teams champion, the whole nine. So both have things to be proud of today.
All right, let's go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews.
Javi, you are writing something. Would you like to?
Yeah, 9 out of 17 accuracy. That is not good. That is rough.
Could be worse.
Could be better. That's a
True, but you know this because you asked that these questions throughout this tournament were all written at like title match level. So I think hitting more than half like shows that you're in a good spot to get to the level where if you do play for a title, now you've seen it before. I still think beating a team is a huge win to take away from this tournament. And bringing Joe to round three is not something everyone's been able to do. So I really think there were good things here today, but Joe spins a category he likes. He misses one in round one. There's not many people that are coming back against that. But Javi, you doubt yourself. and I'm not even going to ask if you doubt yourself because you've told us, or maybe it was a ploy. Maybe you're trying to get in Joe's head. I don't know. But if you weren't, if you actually doubt yourself, I think you should stop doing that because you're really good. Thoughts on the match today?
Yeah, no, I didn't do great. Spinners not getting all like not only going to multiple a couple times or whatever, like just missing it is rough. Like I don't know. I feel like if it's spinners, like my philosophy is like that's something I should at least clean sweep, even if it's with all multiple. So yeah, I don't know. Just saw Matrix Resurrections. That's the thing that annoys me is Sati. Like that's the one that bugs me the most. And I guess I also saw Search for Spock, but that's whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Joe played great as he always does. I'm excited to. You know what? I think this is the first tournament I've ever been in that I didn't make it to the semis, so that's cool. Oh wait, no, sorry, triple threat. That was bad.
Right.
Yeah, but I lost two. Yep.
Fair. And it's a weird one, so I don't know if you need to count it in your.
I'm counting it. And this one, I'm counting it.
But Javi, the next time, and I can guarantee this, that you may not have won today, but the next time we will see you will be in a singles contender match. Are you prepared for that? Did this match help you prepare more for that?
No, this made me feel way worse. Yeah, especially because it's against Tyler, who's also a beast. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll ask you behind the scenes, but like, what if Tyler wins this tournament and then becomes singles champ? Like, what happens to my contender match?
You have a contender match next.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
That's all I can promise you.
Okay, great, cool, thanks.
Yeah, Javi, I think you did great. I think you did great in this tournament, and you've had a killer year. So congratulations, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Joe Farrelly, it feels weird saying that like this was like a bounce back performance from last time, but because you didn't do bad last time, you beat two people and you had one of the highest accuracies of all the singles players that won in round one. So like you had a good match, but I feel like you've set the standard for yourself so high that when you don't score 90% in a match, when you score 75, even 70%, people look at it and go, oh, Joe had a bad match. When truthfully, that would beat just about every other person. So you're back to form, I guess, if we could say that. And it had to be against Javi, which I know sucks because we all love seeing Javi rise to the levels he's risen. But at the end of the day, Joe, this is you're kind of making this your year. So philosophy going forward in the tournament, and how was the match today?
Yeah, I manage Javi a lot, and I do get on with Javi, and it is disappointing because I always root for him to win, and I think I have a much more realistic sense of his ability than he does. He doubts himself far too much, and I know what he's capable of. There's a reason he gets in contender matches and title matches as a teams player. There's a reason for that. wasn't necessarily the accuracy in the last match. It was more the fact that with 2 questions to go, I was behind.
Yeah,
And it was, I would say luck, but then I hit this Horror Icons question. Maybe when I played along with a certain match that aired recently in which a title was won, I may have swept that Horror Icons round. So maybe I should stop doubting myself in that category. Not clean sweat, but sweat, you know.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
The weird thing with this tournament is because there's no real bracket, I don't know who's next. And with a bracket, you can sort of go, well, they're number 3 and they're number 5 now, and then this and this, so it should be this person or this person. And I could be playing 2 people, which, looking at the people in this tournament, if that team have got past people like Rue or Scully or Tyler, you know, that's scary.
Yes, Joe, this tournament has been very weird, and it's not a bracket. Like, all the singles people could win, and we would still need to reshuffle things. So at the end of the day, you know who's left. I think if anything, people need to prepare for you more so than you. Like, people are coming at you as in terms of the person who is planning on winning this whole thing. So if you play like you did today, I definitely think it's in the cards. But congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
And we'll see you in your third technically, 10 teams.
We'll check the math. That could be number 50 or 51.
We'll check the math. We'll check the math for sure. But yes, Joe, congratulations, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, Nick.
All right, fantastic match. I'm excited to see what Joe does next. I'm excited to see where Javi goes, either later or later.
Later, for sure.
Later for sure. It'll be exciting. So thank you to Javi. Thank you to Joe. Thank you to their managers, Javi and Joe. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. Until then.